Well, my most anticipated movie of the year is finally out, and thankfully, a theater near me had one showing, so I didn't have to drive for hours to go and actually support this thing in the theaters instead of watching it with my usual methods. Yes, I watched Fackham Hall, and it is nice to say this again after a pretty long streak of disappointments that I walked out smiling and not at all disappointed. Now, I'm going to try to keep this short because the trailer and release clips, I think, already spoil enough of the jokes and do a good job kind of showing the tone of the movie. I don't want to spoil anything else, but even though I say that, don't worry. The trailer did not give away everything and all the best stuff. You're not going to walk out going, man, the trailers really showed me all that movie had to offer. Because this movie is non-stop comedy and it has jokes constantly coming at you left and right. Sometimes it's over the top in your face. Sometimes it's subtle wordplay. And sometimes it's just background gags and funny newspaper headlines. Most of the time, it isn't just like nonsensical, keep throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks kind of shotgun joke comedy. You can see and feel that the comedy was thought out and well crafted. It all works in the context of the scene and the environment and what is going on. It is very much Jimmy Carr humor, but also feels like it was inspired by stuff like the Naked Gun movies or Monty Python. Like taking words at a very literal sense.
You'd better tell the captain we've got to land as soon as we can. This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
A hospital? What is it?
It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now. Tell the captain I must speak to him.
Certainly.
Being deadpan serious during very wacky events.
He's sharp. He can leap about. Look at the bones.
Go on, boss. Chop his head off.
Right, silly little bleeder. One rabbit stew coming right up. Look. Jesus Christ.
And it's set in a very grounded yet cartoonish world at the same time.
We are the Judean People's Front. Crack Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad. Attack. That showed them, huh? You silly sods.
The entire thing is just done very well, and I believe it'll even make for a good rewatch because there's just so much going on that if you watch it again, you'll catch something new in the background or a line that you didn't quite hear the first time. It is just impressive just how much they crammed into an hour and a half movie and the fact that they were actually able to keep a story going. This is Jimmy Carr and his brother's movie writing debut, and I think it makes a lot of Hollywood writers look like amateurs. The Carr brothers, of course, had some help from more seasoned writers, and Jimmy is intimately familiar with the TV making process and how to write jokes. But still, this movie has a tighter, more comprehensive story that makes sense and even like subverts a little more than the more serious movies coming out of Hollywood today. There is no scene wasted, and the humor works with the story, not against it. There's actually a pretty decent plot, if not too original, but I mean, that's kind of part of the point. The movie spoofs and takes the piss out of period dramas like Downton Abbey.
I'm just delighted she's finally found the right cousin.
You've got the most beautiful Davenport sister currently available.
So the plot does not need to be original, but even so, there are through lines and setups and payoffs that are done very well. Better than some of those period pieces that this is supposed to be spoofing. The basics of storytelling and structure are all there, and it just has this very funny shine put over the entire thing. Now, if you're worried about not being British or not being too familiar with stuff like Downton Abbey, so you think the humor might go over your head, don't be. There are plenty of jokes for everyone, and they even managed to get a decent amount of modern day references in this period piece comedy. If you enjoyed the trailer, there will definitely be something for you in this movie. And I think that is the main takeaway, I guess. If you liked the trailer and thought it was funny, you will like this movie and think it's funny. If you like Naked Gun, you will like this movie. If you like Monty Python or any other classic British humor shows or movies, you will like this movie. If you like Jimmy Carr with a Hitler mustache doing play on words,
You may kiss the choir boys. You may kiss. The choir boys will now sing Ave Maria.
you will like this movie. So if Fackham Hall happens to be playing near you and you're wondering if you should go watch something like Zootopia 2 or anything else in theaters now, I would say fuck 'em all and go watch Fackham Hall.
Fuck 'em all.
Precisely.
God is there shining a light. And today, he's shining a light for these two arseholes. And today, he's shining a light for these two. Our souls are eternally in his debt. Amen.